Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome to another edition of This Life, set in beautiful Duluth, Minnesota, in the Sept of the Hearth Fire. We find ourselves specifically in a place known as the Beer Garden. Now, a lot of people call it a lot of different names, but it is a place where guru and kinfolk can drink free of the stigma of possibly being found out for what they are, which is a big no-no in the Guru Nation. And frankly, for a lot of Guru, it's pretty much the only goddamn place they can drink. So, this being a Get of Fenris Sept, it is a lively place to be. Sometimes there's live music that mostly is a lot of people with instruments developed during the Viking Age playing Viking-y things, or what they approximate to be so. Not sure how many historians are among the music crowd over here at the Sept, but they're loud and they get people riled up. It's provocative. It gets the people going. There is plenty of mead, one of the great mainstays of this place, but there's also a fine selection of liquors, more liquors, and beer. Wine drinking is Neary's thing. There's a main area, handful of tables where people can mill around and chat. There's a full complement of pool tables with the many pool cues, but out of them all, there's maybe 5 that don't roll funny across the pool table. Those are the 5 most coveted pool cues, unless you bring your own. And there are also many ways for people to blow off steam. Out the back, there's a small dirt ring where people like to punch each other in the face until someone passes out. And there's another dirt ring where people like to wrestle and punch each other in the face until someone passes out. There's also a number of things that people tend to throw knives at in some kind of bizarre competition that's a lot like darts, but knives. And additionally, an even better series of targets for axe throwing. As you can tell, most of the ways to have fun in this place have something to do with violence, either towards another person or towards a piece of wood, but the local gets seem to think it's a good time. Alice herself happens to be with a young Silverfang Arun, a well-to-do man who's had the misfortune of being paired with her today. All right, so you throw it, and I throw it. Whoever gets closer to the center has to drink. And if there's a tie, like we're both in the same ring or something, we both have to do 3 shots and then go again.
Okay, Raya.
There you go. Quick study. Good. And she picks up one of these fucking hatchets.
Stands there awkwardly staring at you like, why do I have to do this?
Throws
He's just kind of
it.
standing there.
She'll throw it at the target. I don't know if you want me to roll.
Fucking roll it. Let's see how bad this actually gets.
Let's see how bad this actually gets. All right. Excuse me while I fight with Discord a little bit. I know you're all waiting with bated breath to see if I botch. I am too. Come on, Discord. Come on, buddy. We can go on this journey together, Discord. You just got to take my hand. All right, Dex Athletics. All right, let's see how it goes. This is a decent hit. It's not a bullseye, but it's a decent hit.
It's a pretty good hit.
Aha, drink.
Takes the shot.
Alice goes and it is some nasty stuff. In terms of how powerful it is, the word is yes. However, that power comes with a kicker.
Oh, that tastes good. Right
There you go. And she pats him on the back way too fucking hard. And as they're going again, I think other people can intro.
let's go.
No, I want to see how this plays out, to be honest.
I mean, like, it's a series of They're just throwing axes at a piece of wood and
I'm just
drinking.
joking. And then Rustin will swagger up, and that's probably the best way to describe it. I mean, he's forgotten how many near-death experiences he's had in the past, like, what, few days. So being alive feels good. Right now feels real good. Oh, it'll feel even better as in booze. But a couple of gets throwing knives, actually hatchets, catches his attention, and he sort of stops his walk up to the beer garden to sort of just stare at what the two of them are doing.
I think you missed that one, Raya.
I did. Look, it's sticking out the side of the thing. Oh.
Look at it there. Sticking.
Oh, that's fucking funny. I didn't even think that thing could. Oh, man. And now she's drinking like she's forgotten the rules of her own goddamn game.
Stares at her. Looks at Rustin. Looks at Alice. Looks at Rustin. Looks at us. Looks at Rustin. Looks at Alice. Hello there.
Suddenly, Obi-Wan.
Hello there.
Okay, so who's winning here? Because I want to know who to bet money on.
Oh, everybody wins. This isn't like a competition. This is just fun.
And realizing he's actually not been introduced to this person. He sort of suds his way up and takes one of his hands out of his pockets for a handshake. Don't think we've met Rustin Cormac.
Charles Raymond. Silverfang. Maroon.
Shadowlord Galliard.
There is that Silverfang Shadowlord stare.
Yes. Maybe just a handshake. It's just a tiny bit tighter.
Yeah.
Wee bit.
Pleasure.
All mine.
I'm sure it is.
Well, I'm not nearly drunk enough to justify being here. I think I'll go grab myself a drink and.
But perhaps you can play this game here, Rustin, my dear friend. Pushes him right into Alice. But Raya's been teaching me all day. Look, it's a Galliard, Alice. Raya.
I remember you.
I remember you.
Oh, good to see you made it back.
Feels good to have made it back. Okay, so what's the rules?
All right. So we both throw the target. Whoever gets it the closest in the middle has to drink. And if we have kind of like a tie-like situation, we both have to take 3 shots and go again. And we just keep going. There's really no point other than getting drunk and throwing axes.
Yeah, fuck it. Sounds good. So let's see. What's the roll for projectiles now again?
Dex Athletics.
Could be a worse pull for that. I mean, once they turn up all ones, which is inevitably going to happen.
Nah, you do okay. And like you hit the board. And Alice will throw. She manages to get just a little bit closer. So she takes a shot, and this is like Rustin's cue for how tasty this particular liquor from hell is. Because she takes this shot and then makes this fucking like lemon face and like ends up like fist smacking the table a couple times. Rah! That's good shit. All right. And she goes and gets the hatchets again.
Suddenly I'm worried I shouldn't want to get closest to the middle.
It tastes like hellfire, but it gets you fucked up.
Motivation.
We continue this hilarious roll off. Okay, I'm gonna do one more. Oh, we have a tie, and she just pours out the 3 shots for both of them.
There isn't an audible sound, but there might be just a face of, oh no.
And as these two prove why drunk people shouldn't be handling sharp objects, Charlotte.
Charlotte is pretty sure that if she drinks enough, she will not be embarrassed anymore. But hey, she did find out an awesome life hack for living in fucking Minnesota in the winter. Like most people post-cry splash cold water on their face to bring the color back to normal. She just put her face in the snow. It was great. It worked wonders. So yeah, she's just over by wherever the fuck someone is tending and has gotten a couple shots and eventually just been like, no, just pour me a fucking glass. I will just go sit down and pretend I'm dignified. So she is wandering away from the bar with what probably amounts to the liquor content of like a Long Island iced tea, which means a lot of liquor content. And yep, whatever the fuck it is that someone has mixed together so it doesn't taste like pure death, but kicks like pure death. You know, she's wandering off and kind of pausing, glancing over like, oh God. Because, man, Alice is looking a lot more tips. And look, oh God, she's talking. She's talking a lot. She must be drunk. And she's throwing sharp things. Awesome.
This has progressed to the point where Alice has picked one up and been like, you know what? I probably shouldn't be playing this game anymore. And she just clunks it back down into, like, the stump that these things are kept on. All right, I think I've officially won the game because I am drunk. Alpha. And she walks over,
she
buddy arm bro hug around Charlotte's shoulders
to make sure her drink isn't so full that it's gonna slosh out. While once the arm clunks around her, she's pretty relieved that Alice didn't literally just scoop her up off the ground. Honestly. Hey, buddy. You look like you're doing pretty good.
She knocks foreheads with Charlotte. Yeah, I am.
Gunk. There's a brief head shake. Like, bleh. Oh. Yep. What?
Hey, where'd Charlie go? I don't see him.
Who?
Charles Raymond, this Silver Fang. Do you know Silver Fangs don't do deed names?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Funny that, as she considers that the two highest rank Silver Fangs at the moment definitely have deed names. It's just like, you don't say. Glancing around, because they're doomed to be some barely familiar faces, though Rustin will get a idle wave of like, oh hey, you're here, save me.
The big man known as Charles Raymond is chatting to this small woman by the bar.
They must have bypassed as Charlotte was walking away.
Well, Rustin will upon seeing Charlotte, Rustin will sort of smash his hatchet down on the ground next to Alice's and begin waddling over, feeling the effects quite quickly now.
Hey, buddy.
Charlotte. Fancy seeing you here.
Look,
you're alive.
Not dead. Yeah, I found him.
Smiling.
Even. That was vile.
You gonna be okay?
Yep, as soon as my stomach decides not to turn itself inside out.
Don't worry about it. I'll get you something to wash that down. And she like pats Rustin on the cheek, heads over to the bar and gets the mead horns.
Charlotte just rubbing her face, looking around for a likely place to sit.
Charles ducks behind Lily's big ratty mess of hair. But
What, Haley?
Haley, yeah. Haley's just standing there like, yeah, hey. You know what I mean? She's just eating some sort of peanuts on the thing.
So how's the trip back?
Quiet. At least. Which was a nice change. Apparently, after everything that we got done, they were able to open a moon bridge between the seps, so much quieter.
Yeah, I think we've earned that.
Yeah. What have you been up to? I haven't even seen you since we got back. Running around in town with Gallows.
Yeah, busy. Two lies, ain't given too much free time. How about Gina? You seen her around?
Have you been on Sept at all, really?
Might have been a reason I gave me a drink, yes.
Ooh. Glances around for the closest galliard.
While you glance around, you can see Alice among the crowd that have gathered for the slap game, who are just like, "Yay!" every time somebody gets fucking hit.
Oh my god.
Closest galliard is this gentleman and his Francis of Dublais.
What the fuck? There's like the scan, the lock on, and then the slow head tilt. Is that for real right now? Hey, like nudges Rustin with an elbow. Tell me that's actually there. Like, tell me that's actually happening.
He blinks very hard 3 times.
Oh, God bless that man. Right, so when he's done playing his game, why don't you ask him about how Juno's doing? Firm nod. Starts walking over. She completely refuses to provide an answer. Like, nope.
Very confused Rustin left behind, sitting alone.
Like, come on, buddy. Why don't you ask him when his game's over? And just nope. You are welcome to Peony Charlotte if you like, considering this is a far cry from the previous presumed relationship.
He gets up and moves over.
Oh no. What is this?
Hey.
Oh my god, look at them. Fucking can't. Yep, Charlotte will just amble over that way because fuck it. She's keeping a weather eye out for Neri too, because some shit just happened. If Carves or Neri crops up too close, oh shit.
So as you get over to the Happy Stop game, Alice is clapping along, is very thumping loud, Eastern somewhere, Eastern European mixed with kind of Scandinavian. If music is blaring as these two are taking a shot, Scarper puts his hands forward. Anton stumbly puts his hand forward, and they wait. They wait for the longest time. They wait for the longest 5 minutes of Alice's life. As Anton makes the false move, Scarper then doesn't move his hand and then lifts it up suddenly, swings wide, and everyone goes, "Rah!" as Scarper backhands Anton across the face.
when they drift too close, Alice actually remembers to give Rustin his meat.
Yes, feed me. He very greedily accepts.
Oh, this is the fucking best. I didn't even think this little guy would ever show up here, but he did, and they're slapping each other. It's amazing.
Just hear Anton. Is that all you got, pretty boy? Huh? With your stupid perfect hair, and your stupid perfect Dubois. Scarper takes a sip of his, wine from those big, long, like fancy wine glasses. Because yes, I'm a silver fang. He'll look over. Yes, my hair is perfect. And don't diss the Dubois, just because you can't afford it. That's when Scarper gets slapped in the face. My hands on the bam. I don't know how the rest of you react, but it seems to be just trading insults back and forth, essentially.
This is two people throwing hands. This is the best for this get of Fenris, who's obviously a little trashed.
Charlotte is just like, man, I have no idea how this happens without any repercussions, but holy shit.
'Cause it's a game, silly.
Eventually, Scarpo just get one solid slap at Anton as he kind of stumbles, like hits the ground, and everyone cheers. And Anton's like, all right, I'm a drunk as in my face. And then everyone cheers as Scarper takes the victorious sip of his drink.
Rastin will, in sort of the crowd's applause and cheers, go over and assist Anton up, his fellow Shadow Lord, and give him.
Hey, I did good, right, Rosen? I did great.
Fantastic. We're gonna talk about this for ages, man. You need to drink some of this, though.
See, I punched him in his Dubois.
Right,
Whatever the fuck that means.
What even is a Dubois?
It's a fancy collar, he'll say as he takes a sip, taking off the Dubois.
Oh, I see.
Because I'm a silver fang, Alice, don't you know already?
You tell me every 5 minutes, right?
Well, make sure you know, because guess what, Alice?
You're a silver fang.
Finger guns, yeah.
Charlotte, this is the happiest you've ever seen Alice.
Charlotte doesn't know how to cope right now. She looks like there's some severe cognitive dissonance taking place. She's just kind of stepped back still with her drink, kind of slowly nursing it down, just like, what is my fucking life? And with people separated from their game, kind of gives Rustin the nudge, like, no, go on.
See, Charlotte, if I didn't blow off steam like this, I'd go crazy.
You know what? I believe you. Pat. But I'm going to sit over here because pretty sure there's about to be a fireworks show. And yeah, she just putters, finds a place to sit.
Take me with you, you fucking blonde bitch.
What, you can't walk?
Oh, I'm going to walk right over there. She does.
This beautiful weaving pattern.
She's not quite weaving drunk yet, but she's drunk enough to be saying some shit loud.
There's just a smirk. She can't be mad at Alice.
Scarpo point at Rustin. Hey, you, buddy, Shadow Lord.
Rustin points back. Yeah.
You turn to point and Anton falls off your shoulder. I am fine.
Oh, no.
I have just entered the realm of the floor, which I cannot get up from. Oh.
You'll be safe down there, buddy. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Look at him. He's
And-
down on the floor.
Ras, with a terrible fear of socially awkward situations, blunders into the minefield because character reasons. Saraya, I've been asked to ask So it takes a stumble. You? What's the deal with Juno?
Jazz music stops. You know what I mean? Hang on, I have the perfect Skyripper gift for this. Give me 1 second.
Suddenly I have flashbacks to Christopher Bishop going, damn you, Bob. Yeah, hell. Anticipation. The anticipation.
Damn it, I just saw your comment. Like the band stopped. Oh my god.
Yeah, the band and everything. Everything just went dead. Like looks around, really panicked. Like, what the fuck?
The best part is I have no idea what happened.
It is the best part.
Yeah,
Oh
I
boy.
have no clue what's happening.
Charlotte's got the, well, that's
Like-
none of my business sip going on so hard.
Raz, I want you to picture this gift just as you said that line. So tell me what happened with Juno as he looks down. Oh. Well, let's we should go over there. Come on. Come on.
Okay, Katie's AFK, she can't hear this, but the rest of it, Charlotte is getting some serious death stares.
He's like,
This
you
is
did
by
this
the
to
way.
me.
You betrayed me.
Um
Them against me.
Once Skyripper pulls the awkward Shadow Lord out of the way, the band resumes music again, all of a sudden.
I'm
He'll
just hearing
lean.
the Star Wars Cantina music.
But yes. He'll lean in. Do you know... You mean Hollow Word?
Eyes widen.
Juno made a decision which resulted in her antagonizes, which we have not seen in a long time.
What?
There was an incident that occurred in the north, up in the mountains, and there was a murder done by a Black Fury to another get of Fenris. Juno took out the task to perform a battlefield justice, which is common, but it was what was said to the Fury at the time of her death, which her pack heard.
What'd you say?
Great dishonor was done to the Fury before she died. That they had to be better. The Fury surrendered herself to justice, and Juno saw fit to lecture her on new and better ways, more righteous ways, before giving her an old world send-off.
Rubs the brow of his eyebrows.
It's caused quite a stir, you can imagine.
Yeah, it's not hard.
From what I
Can
understand,
imagine.
the Philodoxes will be doing some things soon. So, best not mention her around the place. If you want to save yourself the social faux pas, as they say.
I'll take that advice to heart.
Pats him on the shoulder. Come on, Shadow Lord. I'll buy you a drink.
After you, a silver fang. And he, that's the sort of after you.
Fluffles his hair like you're goddamn fucking right. I'm a silver fang as he's walking over. And you do shots with Skyripper, which is an intense experience, Rustin. You are not ready for how well this man takes his liquor.
And I have an in-character reason to go out of character nuts. Yeah. And he passes out for the rest of the evening. Goodbye, guys.
So, Alice, you'll look over and see quite the odd sight, which is these two sitting at one of the bars drinking on their own together. It's odd.
Oh my. You think she's trying to figure out what he reads in those books?
There's a glance at Alice, a glance where she's looking, glance at Alice. You try to take even 2 steps in that direction, I'm gonna make you fall down. Sage nod.
Why you gotta be like that?
You feel ways?
You feel ways, I feel ways.
Well, you can save your ways felt for when he's not sitting by kinfolk. Pat pats.
Alright, that's fair, that's fair.
There you go. See? Reasonable. Please tell me she's like doing that up the other side of the fucking table they're sitting at or something.
Yep.
Blink. Hey, Zuri.
Hello.
What you doing?
Sniffs.
She was what?
I was drunk.
Oh.
I passed out. I woke up. I am alive.
Always good.
Zuri, just the woman I've been looking for. I have to ask you something important.
Just take Charlotte's beer.
It's not a beer. She is gonna regret.
Takes a sip like, whoa. What?
Drinking like a glass walker right now. Just saying.
What is that?
Yeah, it's definitely not a soda.
Gives her this frown stare of like, obviously, Charlotte. God.
That is a Long Island iced tea on crack. Is what that is.
I will buy one.
Good plan.
Hands you back yours with a sage nod.
Charlotte drinks her tea-colored glass of liquor.
Okay, Zuri, so here's how it is. Now, I recently got a piece of advice from somebody that when they wanted to marry this Arun, like me, they walked up to him, just slugged him in the face and said, "Hey, we're getting married there, Bucko 5." And so I was like, but I'm the Arun in this equation. I can't just go around punching kinfolk. I'm not sure about this. And Corey, she's a Silent Strider. And so, like, that's like an entirely different culture, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I figured I'd ask you because, one, it's your sister. Figured you'd want to know if somebody's planning something like that. And two, you're also a Silent Strider. So you'd know how we actually go about this thing, if that's even a thing for you.
The slowest, quietest head turn takes place, and the most open stare.
You're talking funny.
What do you mean?
Looks at Charlotte. Looks at Alice.
Charlotte looks like she is about to fucking implode. She is trying so hard to hold it in.
You were talking like this.
I see.
Oh God!
I see.
When Zuri does that flawlessly, she fucking like sputters. The hand claps up over her mouth.
Alice turns pale. I see.
Zuri then coughs like, yes.
But anyway, I wanted to I just wanted to know your opinion about the whole thing.
Opinion on what?
Like, I understand if a Get a Fenris kinfolk wants the attention of a Get a Fenris Arun. Yes, of course they're going to punch them in the face as part of courtship, but one, I'm the Arun. I can't go around punching kinfolk, and two, Silent Striders might take it differently.
Why would you want to punch my sister?
It's apparently part of the mating process. Let them know you're serious, because you have to demand the mating, or at least make an impassioned plea after.
Have you even slept with my sister?
No.
Have you been intimate with my sister?
I've certainly tried.
Oh yes, you bought her chocolates.
Blinks,
Yes, I did.
blinks,
She only
blinks.
likes strawberry.
Good to know.
Looks at Charlotte. Looks at Alice.
Charlotte's got the "don't bring me into this" face.
I do not know. Cordy is a complicated woman. You could punch her in the face. I'm sure she would kick you in balls.
I don't have any balls.
You
In
find a
vagina.
way.
There you go.
But Cordy is free spirit like all Silent Strider. You must follow the path.
Okay.
If she chooses to walk the same road as you, then you will be together. But you must walk the road and see where it takes you.
Alice nods like, yes, this makes sense.
If you want, I can punch you, and then you can say that you're trying to be serious because you received a punch off me.
Alice like scratches her chin like this is an actual thing to internally debate.
I mean, that counts, right?
Yeah, fuck it.
I'm gonna narrate the Zori fucking boom.
Out of the chair.
Alice keels over. Ooh.
Slowly just like climbs her way back up. Anybody ever tell you you are a large woman?
Yes.
Certainly feeling it.
Zori just lifts up her arms under the poncho. Yeah, Zori is strength 4. She's a big girl.
Yeah. Hoists Alice back up into her seat.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, buddy.
Although she's only 5'9", so she's fucking squat but powerful. But she should be here soon.
Okay. Okay, I should probably sober up a little bit. Hold on.
No.
Passes her drink over.
All right. Just starts drinking more.
It is Rustin. He stands up, starts bullying over towards Rustin. Full speed.
Charlotte proceeds to use this as the excuse to escape because she needs a new drink. Ha!
Rustin is head over heels in his shot.
Rustin's like taking shots, and then he just sees the blur.
There's a face of utter terror. Like the stuff that Lovecraft couldn't describe his protagonist seeing that type of terror.
No, he's lifted up into the air by Zori.
Yeah.
Hello.
And he's quite a bit taller than Zuri, so this squat little holding his entire frame up. Hey, Zuri.
Hello. You survived.
You there, Tona?
He muted. Give me a sec.
And Rustin is forever caught in Zuri's death grip.
Forever.
There we go. Sound cut out as Zori went off into the ether for a split second, looking far off away into her Lovecraftian horror. That she comes back suddenly. You survived. I am now happy.
Very happy to see you made it too. Can you please put me down?
I did not make it. I won. Squeeze.
There's like a few more squeezes before his eyeballs pop out, sort of look.
Pops her down. Mini thoughts.
I'm real happy to hear that.
And I found a lot of kinfolk. Some that you're going to want to talk to, Mr. Shadow Lord.
He sort of tries to hoist himself up using the bar counter. I have my curiosity, but I think you have my attention now.
Some are related to organization, some were found, and some, well, they will need new home. I know you're Bale's bondsman, but I'm sure you have some people who are not paying. Perhaps you could kick one of them out of your house and help me find home.
Sort of slaps his arm on the counter, rushes his head a bit, trying to sober up. Sure, something could be arranged.
Good. I will give you details.
Always happy to lend a helping hand.
Shakes your hand enthusiastically, like grip it in your wrist. That's way too enthusiastic.
And he sort of lets his hand be shaken before turning around to see if Skyripper's still standing or not.
Skyripper is leaning over the table like, yeah.
What you need a drink, sorry.
You know what, Rustin? I'm the worm. Oh, says to a fucking plant.
I heard.
Shh, I'm talking to Rustin. Jeez. Turns and continues having this full in-depth conversation with the plant. Because you know, Rustin, it's hard to be a Shadow Lord. You just gotta work at it. Being a Galliard is more than just being edgy. The plant doesn't
It's about being pretty.
That too, because Pat's the plant. It's what it's all about. You gotta be presenceful. That's the word.
Very presenceful. The most presencefullest.
See, Rustin, you're all right. Pat's the plant again.
It's like a look of incredulity, but also acceptance.
I would like to drink, yes. You're drinking with me. Come on.
Sorry, I'm taking the excuse to just move slightly away from the plant.
You are treated to Romanian vodka with Zori.
I don't know why Romanian makes it worse than Russian.
It does. So many ways.
It just sounds so much more visceral.
So what's Charlotte doing?
She's been like, hey, here you go, Alice. You can have mine. Pops up, runs away. Has to go get a new drink anyways. It's fine. There's too much weird shit. So she hides back at the bar long enough to get herself another horrific, totally Long Island iced tea. Totally.
Rustin will wave Charlotte over like, Charlotte.
Here's the glance over like, what, me?
Charlotte.
Rubs her face. Yes, Rustin. Comes over and leans. Yeah.
So. And he sort of leans in closer. So.
Okay.
We have to drink. So you're going to drink here now, with me. And Zuri.
Is that what we're going to do?
Yes. Exactly.
Drink this. Your hands over. It's pinkish in liquid form.
She's just like, but I have a drink in my. Oh.
Drink it.
Yep. Fuck it. She doesn't ask questions. She's learned not to ask.
Oh, is that berry? It's really nice and smells of berries, but when you taste it, it tastes like death.
Oh. That. What'd you name this? Early grave?
Yes,
Very apt.
it's a family recipe.
It tastes like somebody bottled the BO of the entire set.
I mean, technically, taste-wise, it's pretty good. It just that aftertaste, though. Yeah, it tastes pretty much like pure death. But that at first blush, this is actually pretty good.
Rustin
Once
goes
again,
to put the.
You know, I
Focus
figured it
against
out.
that.
If you don't pause and you sit back to back, it stays tasting pretty good.
That's why you don't hesitate. You drink it all. Go.
Oh,
Don't be lightweight. Sage
I-
nod.
yeah, Rustin, don't be a lightweight. Offers the bottle over like.
He
I'm not
immediately
crying
grabs
today.
it. Immediately grabs it. I am not a lightweight. Proceeds to down it all in a beautiful sweep. And as
roll me
he
that
makes
stamina. Roll me that stamina, defade.
I'm
You
gonna
just
take a
drank
fail on this.
Oh God.
I'm
Proceed.
gonna accept it. I'm gonna accept the fail as Rustin leans over to put his glass back on the counter, makes it about halfway, just about halfway, and his legs give up underneath him.
I was waiting for you to very carefully set the glass on the air about 3 feet away from the counter.
No, but in his haste to meet the ground, he slips control of the glass, which lands beautifully right above his temple. It's just a horrible sort of bash.
You think he's dead?
I think I'm dying.
I mean, he thinks he's dead.
He will be fine. He will be fine.
Mama, is that you?
Strengthen his stamina more.
Yeah. Very, very lightly just leans down to pluck the flask or glass or whatever it is off of his head.
I feel regret.
What, you? Regret?
I'm just gonna hang out with my friend here for a little while. You let the room know to stop spinning.
Is your friend the
Yes.
ground?
She's a very stable friend. Starts caressing the ground lovingly. Just you and me now.
Charlotte off
And
to the
maybe
side will
stay.
see this guy drinking as well,
Oh boy.
which is
That's so much.
Crow's Eye.
That is so much he actually needs to talk to. Oh. Oh dear.
Such a fancy suit.
He is dressed awfully fancy. And you know, come to think of it, Skyripper was dressed pretty fancy. There's a squint around. Who all's dressed fancy right now?
Anton.
I mean,
Well, excuse the Mickey Mouse shirt, but he was actually dressed pretty fancily. And Corey is actually dressed as fancy as the Silent Strider hippie can be.
Just trying to suss out why everyone's dressed up. Like, did they do it on a lark, or is there a reason that this has happened?
Freya's dressed fancy.
I know why Freya's dressed fancy.
if it wasn't for the ground making out with him, Rustin would be considered dressed fancy.
Maybe just dress with some elegance and style, Charlotte. Ooh.
Charlotte is not feeling elegance and style right now.
He'll see Charlotte and skip over. It's been,
Oh,
hello.
oh, hey.
Oh, that's Charlotte. You're looking great. Ditzy as usual. Clinks her glass and takes a swig.
She just autopilot swigs when it's clinked because that's what you do. Kind of. Yep, that's me.
Takes a sip. What happened to him?
He drank that stuff Terry carries around.
Oh, well, got the perfect cure. Leans over. Have some of this, young man.
There's two very, very frail, shaky hands stretched up from the ground.
That is
coming
like
to frame.
that's like tasting liquid adrenaline, Raz.
It's far too late for me to make noises right now, but please be assured there are noises happening from Rustin. And as he tries to race up, immediately knocks his head on the top of the bar counter.
Oh,
Down he goes again.
Oh, and down he goes. A
oh,
for
where'd you
effort?
look from? Ah, he's a Shadow Lord. He'll be fine. He'll probably rant about it.
Probably.
Do you like the suit?
It's a pretty spiffy suit.
Oh, what my father always said: wear something fancy before you go in the grave.
Oh. Are you planning to do something super outrageous?
I always expect to be going in the grave for the coronation. You dozy punch.
Dunk.
A little more force than necessary. But boom.
I mean, thankfully she's got a pretty good stamp and tough as nails, so it's just kind of dunk. Okay.
Jesus, it's like pressing against the steel doors. Oh!
It's almost like I intended it that way because the early grave thing isn't my style.
I would say something mean, but this takes a sip. This is too nice.
You know what? I appreciate your nice drink right now.
Oh, you should. Oh, come on, Ditz. Puts his arm around her. Cheer up.
There's like the long look of like, I can't just say no. Oh God, what would he like? She just that calculation of like, oh God, I can't just say no to this man.
Come
What
on,
happened
Ditz.
if I just said no to this man?
Come on, Ditz. Cheer the fuck up. Come on. Life's too short to be having that pretty face of yours. Well, mediocre face of yours, all miserable.
Oh, it was almost nice.
I know, I was trying. I just couldn't help it. Sorry.
Almost. Maybe next time.
I know. A for effort, at least.
Yeah, I'll give you an A for effort.
Besides, comedy gold is about to happen anyway.
What comedy gold?
Ireland's chosen son over there is about to go fucking try get her fucking pussy licked.
Oh Jesus! Kind of glances back over at Alice.
Like they just knew. Oh my God.
She was there for Halloween. She knows.
She's fucking. So Alice. I'll never get over that. Okay. So like, all right, you can do this. You just have to talk to her. You've done talking. You've done lots of talking today. What would? I don't even want to think what my mother would say. And gets up, straightens herself out a little bit. Like it's so strange watching Alice. She has so many just deeply masculine mannerisms about the way she moves. She starts heading over to where Corey is.
Corey is chuckling actually with the drunken Anton. Two are exchanging a drink and like playful like this is this like booping each other on the nose. Anton falls over every time she touches him. Gets back up. I'm okay. Ugh. And when Corey sees you, she'll just wave, taking a sip of the weird little mug that she has, shaking her head a bit like. Blah, 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 blah.
Alice waves back, and it's just the most weak ass wave you've ever seen. Like,
Hello.
Hey.
You look drunk.
I might be.
Good.
You look well.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, yes.
Takes a
I
sip.
trust everything went well today.
Oh, yes.
That is good.
Gives a smirk. Are you nervous?
Me, never. I'm not even gonna roll it.
Smirks. She's nervous, Anton. Anton from the ground goes, "Yep." Rustin's nervous again.
I don't think he even knows where he is.
No, he does not.
If
That's why it's
anybody looks
amusing.
towards the direction of Rustin, he's slithered away on the ground while this has been going on. He's sort of headed out like a snail.
She looks over at Anton, chuckling. No, he does not. I'm used to it, though. He's fine.
I did take a lot of hits directly to the head.
He did. Would you do that?
I mean, I've thrown a few punches in my day.
Takes a sip of her drink, curiously.
I think the last time we all were taking turns at it, the prize was a rack of ribs.
Even if you lost.
I mean, yeah. There's as much chance of losing as you do as winning in that kind of thing.
Okay. Points over at Marcel. Do it to him.
And we're at the point that many young folk have come to in their lives where they can make a decision between one thing and the other. And Alice is realizing that she has joined the ranks of young warriors who've gone on to do something enormously stupid over a girl. As she downs the rest of her mead. Okay. Walks up to where Marcel is. Just passes the empty mead horn off to some rando.
Marcel is sitting there, you know. It looks like he has 2 drinks, which is odd, because you're like, what the fuck is Marcel doing with what looks to be one of those big steins and the fucking cocktail one with the fucking silly strings?
She just like stops and blinks because this is one of the drinks. She there was a part of her mind that you can understand why it's there, and it's very obvious there's cognitive dissonance going on with the silly string here.
It's one of those cocktails with the little breads and the gigantic silly string. It's like, fuck me, that is so detailed.
With a silly straw, or
the fucking silly straw thing.
oh god,
festooned with all kinds of accoutrements.
Yeah.
Are you trying new things?
No, I am waiting for someone.
I see. Then we're both in a similar predicament.
Stare. Like, he just gives you this, stare. And yes, Charlotte, Marcel is there. It's really odd.
I have an intuition that you are waiting for a girl.
No.
You sure about that?
Press X to doubt.
He really is just pressing X to doubt at this point.
Well, I am. Possibly.
Okay. Listen to me. And she's making a show, leaning over the table, but Marcel can see it in her face that there's no real aggression going on here yet.
Just has the most, puts down the pipe very carefully and just puts down the silly straw drink.
I don't know you. You don't really know me. But here's the deal. A girl's coming here. You want to impress her, right?
Yes.
You see that girl over there?
Looks over.
I want to impress her. And there's one way we can both win, though it will probably lead to you dislocating my jaw.
Stairs.
Do you see Anton and the worm foe?
Yes.
Well, when your girl comes, we'll do that. And the prize is that the loser will buy the winner a drink. And we'll do that. And in all likelihood, she'll get to see how strong you are. And that young lady over there will get to see that I was crazy enough to do this.
I see. Almost like he's listening to someone in the back of his head. Very well.
Alice nods like, yes, this is my cunning plan to get my own ass kicked.
Stands up. Well,
Is she here yet?
She is on the way.
Well, I mean, there's no point to us doing it if she's not here to see it.
Why are you? Drains his pint like that. Gone. I am getting. He just looks over. Girl, is it for you?
Yeah, this is mostly for me, but I was trying to get you to do it.
Right. I'm not throwing the fight.
I know you're not going to throw it.
Just so we're clear.
I understand.
Nods sagely like, yes. Okay. Eventually, as Torda finally has the fucking picture properly, Alice will see, and Charlotte will see, and Rustin, as he slithers away like a Cthulhian horror, will see that woman walking in.
Even Alice is like, damn.
Rustin is suddenly completely revived. Like a plank, he stands up.
Anton sobers up as well, like, like rises up like the Undertaker.
Okay.
So looks over. That is that is her.
I see. Well, all right. Okay, I got this. And Alice will walk over, because you know what? The Alpha told her to be more social. So she'll walk over to the slapping area.
Walks over.
Oi! Marcel over there just agreed to a match of slap face with me. Now you all get to know the loser has to buy a winner a drink, so now you can all hold whichever one of us falls to it. Just jazz music stops. And here we go.
Okay, there we go. So what we'll do is to keep the same. We won't roll initiative, but we'll just take one slap each, and whoever fails, fuck it. Whoever, stop. It's basically that's what the guys did. So once we reach 7 bashing, that's it. So Alice, Marcel will go ladies first.
This is a Dex brawl roll.
Mm-hmm. Dex brawl.
Okay.
Actually, no. Yeah, fucking Dex brawl. Fuck it.
All right.
Your damage. slap Marcel on the side of the face.
Tanks it like a champion.
Oh, Marcel. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take away 2. That's 2. One, 2, 3, 4.
She soaks one of it, but she was obviously on the losing end of this.
Marcel hits like a freight, like a fucking truck. Just boom.
Well, shakes her head a bit. Doesn't use resist pain because pride's on the line here. It's so funny. Okay. It's just one. It's gonna be so sad. It's gonna be fucking tragic. Oh, it's like slapping a stone.
1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Good night, Irene.
That goes flying backwards. Like, bloop.
Tough as nails. You know what? This is way funnier. We all knew it was headed this way anyhow.
Mm-hmm. Alice topples to the ground. Ugh. Marcel looks over, walks back over awkwardly to the fucking turquoise-haired woman, pats him on the shoulder. Alice awakens too. Oh.
Hello.
Hello. Good. You can keep up at least.
It appears I can.
Here, just hand you a drink.
Alice takes it.
It's strong.
You know, for this, Alice is pretty happy. Though she does have to put up the money for whatever Marcel's next drink is.
And you pay for Marcel and his lovely girlfriend. He gets her one of these big fucking silly straw milkshake things.
Like, is that? I didn't even know they made milkshakes. All right.
Lean over. I told him to make a milkshake. He made a milkshake.
Oh, I see.
Pretend. Lean over. Pretend like it's a thing. That was a lie.
Right. This goes wandering back to Corey like, good luck to you, big man.
So awkwardly walks over and sits down beside her, talking. It's really eerie because he's being congenial and friendly. And Corey just looks over. Huh.
Yeah. I never see him go anywhere but, his mountain.
It happens.
I guess so.
This is one of the few times he comes out, I reckon.
And Alice, at this point, hasn't reached the level of courage to attempt anything other than sitting a little close to Corey.
Takes a slow sip. She'll look over. Pecks Alice on cheek. It is good that you are willing to do things. That means you can keep up.
I am. You were very convincing.
Yes.
Alice smiles like a dork.
Corey takes a sip of her fucking drink. But that is only round one.
I mean, who else do I have to fight?
Oh, you're not fighting. No. Take this. Pops in her little dress thing and comes out with this tiny little pill. Pops one at her home out as well.
What is this?
LSD.
That could be potentially dangerous. And she will take off the belt and hand it to Charlotte. You should have these.
Charlotte is handed a belt with a giant knife and a gun. And it's just like, yep, buckles them on herself. Doesn't even
And
question.
Alice goes back and swallows the pill and waits for like everything anyone ever like you know how it's represented in films and television. So that is what Alice thinks is going to happen.
What really happens is frontier psychiatry. As I don't, is Charlotte moving around at all? Or
I mean, I'm sure she does periodically, especially like if the tail singer gets caught up in that fucking fight. She is like constantly on the moonwalk out of danger.
bump into Sir Drunk a lot?
Blinks.
Falls over again.
Oh, Jesus. Come on, bud. Back up you go.
I am a Shadow Lord. I am the master of the floor.
We
Oh,
Shadow
God.
Lords.
Rustin, how long have you even been on the ground?
I was born on the ground, molded by it.
I didn't see
The
Clear
sky until I was an old man. But how does the rest of that go?
Blinding.
Okay, there, you two. Come on. gets a hold of the hand / wrist, tries to hoist Anton back up.
Flops uselessly against it. Blah.
Oh, jeez.
Look,
Okay.
look, Bill, I don't want another mocha latte, Bill. Stop it.
Does
They're
she
not
get like
nice.
happy slapped?
It gets like, no, it doesn't have the energy. It's like, that friend,
Oh,
like,
God.
flail.
Come on, Rustin, you're next. God, you guys are really heavy when you're floppy. Yoink!
He looks down at the floor one last time. I'll call you.
Oh my fucking God. What? How? How do I even... You know what? I'm not even going to ask. Come on, guys. Table. You can lean
How
on the
are
table.
you not
Oh,
drunk?
Bill, with your taxidermy table. Ugh.
Taxidermy table.
Yeah.
Wouldn't all tables technically be taxidermy because they're all made out of dead material? Squid set.
She plans to kill
You're
us.
you can't fool me with your oak desk things. I know your game, Bill.
Just looks at him like, I have never seen someone so drunk they thought someone was someone else. What the hell else are you even on right now?
What she gave me points over Corey.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, this is the table. Rustin, meet the table. You're gonna sit in the chair. There we go. In the chair. We're gonna lean forward and put the arms on the table. There you go. All right, Anton, now you come on. But in the chair. In the chair.
You. Ugh.
And leaning forward. Okay, there we go. Chances of falling are at least 90% lower. There's still that 10% though. Rubs her face. What? I mean, it's good to see you on Sept, Anton.
Yes, I am the Sept.
Are you?
Sage nod.
Who's Bill?
Bill's dick.
Oh.
Lovable dick, but he's a dick.
Oh. Important distinction, really.
Yes.
Okay, I am gonna just carefully scoot the two of you closer together so you can drunken babble at each other.
Besides, Jedi, you meet him soon. Don't worry about it.
Blinks.
Don't
Hiccups.
worry, Charlotte. We have like Shadow Lord things to talk about.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hey,
Shadow Lord
Shadow.
things.
Hey.
Hey, buddy.
Hey. Didn't know you came here.
Yep. That's me here.
You seen Jenny? She was here a few minutes ago.
No, but I'll go take a look around for you, okay?
Okay.
Thumps his head back and he falls off the fucking chair.
Oh Jesus! Like, kind of catches, leans him forward again, because at least if the two of them like have their butt in the chair and the feet planted and the arms on the table, chances are they're not going to rock in any direction hard enough to fall over. All right, you guys do your sneaky Shadow Lord talk, and I'll go look for Jenny.
Shh, don't tell anyone.
Nope. Total secret. Does the like zipper lips motion. And I'm gonna roll my willpower. Jesus Christ. Charlotte's trying so hard, man.
Unsung hero.
She hasn't had a chance to actually stop and drink long enough to get fucking wasted. You're sober for this. Oh.
Meanwhile, the fabric changed. Wow, I didn't know you did the whole Renaissance-y stripey thing. It looks good on you. Everything looks good on you, but the fabric feels wonderful. And like in reality, Alice is just like rub slapping at fucking like poor Corey's arm.
Raya, I don't wear Renaissance clothes.
Ah! God, holy fucking shit! You scared the fuck out of me.
Bones is just where Corey was.
How are you so fucking quiet, Bones? Damn it.
I have no idea. It is probably part of the menace training. We have secret menace training, Alice.
I'm starting to become convinced of that.
We go to med school for that.
Yeah, I bet. You need, you know what you need to do? You need to accept in your heart that you're get offenders now, Bones, and you know full well we don't play whatever the fuck was did to you. All right, that's not how we do. Now, if you need me to go and straighten some fucking people out about that, somebody's giving you a hard fucking time, I'll go, because Bones, you were accepted. That means you're my brother, Bones.
I thought I was your son.
I say a lot of weird shit when I'm drunk.
But I am your son. I even have the birth certificate.
This has become a really bad time for Alice. What?
Holds up the birth certificate. It just says Alice is my mother on it.
It says birth certificate and really fancy writing across the top.
It says birth certificate in fucking Times New Roman.
Yep.
Oh no.
Hey, oh my, who wrote that thing up?
You did. Because you said you were my son.
Shit, I don't even know how to operate a computer half the time. Been a moment of inspiration. I need to become more particular about the type of pills I put in my system, sweet fucking baby Jesus.
You also said that I was your mother.
Hello, Rye.
Hello, daughter. Sitting on the left side of you.
Didn't expect for you to be speaking to me other than, choking me again.
That's okay. We're family now. I even have the birth certificate. Holds up the birth certificate.
I get real fucking... What the fuck kind of computer skills have I been hiding inside myself?
Holds it up in Times New Roman. Artemia is my mother.
I just, like I said, I just didn't expect for you to be speaking to me unless it was to beat me half to death again.
Well, you're my daughter. I must speak to you properly. After all. We're family.
Meanwhile, it's just Alice screaming by Corey, like, at things. She's probably talking to a cup. Well, okay, Artemi. I'm glad things have.
And I
Oh,
am your
no.
father.
Oh no!
Ha!
That's not even chronologically possible.
I know. That's what makes it more interesting.
I don't even go.
But look at the birth certificate.
I must have put Charlotte up to this.
Puts the birth certificate in front of her. Oh, this is my daughter. Ha ha.
Well, this has been an enlightening series of events to teach me about the use of alcohol and alcohol-like objects. Oh man, I just the risk I took was calculated. Man, am I bad at math?
It's fine, but now you're my daughter. Now you're daughter of Doom Claw, so you'll be Claw Doom. Ha ha! Claw Doom.
And, I see. That's fucking amazing. You come up with that one yourself.
Yes.
Is Charlotte running out on it? Oh my god.
As Alice looks over, essentially, as Lewis just emerges, pretty much like splitting in half like an amoeba.
What the fuck?
No, don't worry about it, Alice. We're all crazy here.
Oh,
Just kind of echoes.
Shut up, Louis.
Echoes as well. Lewis.
Fucking jackass. Of course you'd split like a fucking amoeba.
You look over. Everybody's Lewis.
You ever been so mortified you can't even move?
Pretty much, yeah.
That's what Alice slips into.
You look over to see Charlotte. She turns with it's Lewis with Charlotte's hair.
Oh
Essentially.
no! You're making me envision Michael Rooker in a blonde wig.
Yeah. You look over at Rustin. It's Lewis. You look over at Corey with dreads. It's Lewis. Look over at Marcel with the Marcel stare. It's Lewis with the Marcel stare. This entire
Alright.
bar. You look down. The floor is Lewis.
The floor is Lewis.
Yeah, you look up. It's just his face leaning up against like through the floor wall, like the barriers of the floor.
Who in their right mind would ever do something that would make this happen?
Well, you did. The fucking the bar echoes.
Yep. Nope. Buck just gets up and tries to get out of the bar.
So for Rustin and Charlotte, Alice just like is being chattering away, and then suddenly he's like, "Nope, I am." Oh, starts to run for her life.
Is Corey keeping tabs on her at all?
No.
Oh, son of a bitch. Looks at her thermos. Her newly acquired beautiful thermos. Sighs. Shoves it up under her fucking jacket. Starts following Alice. Has to make sure she doesn't like fall into the crags or some shit.
Should I know what that was about?
For Charlotte, Corey is just like lying on the ground, just staring up at the ceiling. Just oh.
Is Zuri still anywhere nearby?
Yes.
just kind of points. I'm annoyed. Continues stalking off after Alice.
What annoyed?
Alice is gonna go run herself off the fucking lip of the crags or some shit.
I've got this.
You sure?
She spends willpower for speed, gnosis for speed of thought.
Ugh. Choom! Okay, you've got this.
Lewis going at the speed of thought.
I'm just gonna pray that this doesn't end up in weird makeouts that I should have stopped. I am on a mission. Turns.
So I'll describe what fucking Alice is going to see from Zori forming out a speed of thought for a personality real quick.
Oh god.
Sec. There are 4 Zoris.
Oh, sweet fucking Jesus!
They all stop at the same time, like boom, 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 boom.
How is everyone able to multiply?
Hello. You know what I mean?
Oh, no, I can't fucking handle this right now.
Please be calm.
I'm not being fucking calm, lady who I don't even know is there.
I am
I'm like
Zori.
academically sure that I'm seeing shit.
You're definitely seeing shit, Alice.
God, you're so quiet.
Of course I am. I'm your son.
I'm gonna have to put a fucking bell on you.
A bell appears on this, like dangling out of the top of his head.
Alice just starts running and screaming.
You get chased after by the 4 Zoris and the bell.
Fucking just down the fucking road. Ah!
Ding, 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 ding. You just hear Zori. Stop!
Ding 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 ding.
Pretty much.
Oh my lord.
So would you guys like to end it there as Alice is just running hands over her head, running away? Or what? Oh.
Yeah.
I think that's a good plan.